Hi, my name's Lindy Cowling. Welcome to the channel. My website is www.lindycowling.co.uk. Email info@lindycowling.co.uk. Title of this video is Masculine Marching Forward, May 2017. Masculine Marching Forward, May 2017. So the reason I bring this out now is because I have noticed a distinct difference in my own inner masculine energy and the outer masculine energy around me and the global cosmic consciousness of masculine energy at this point in time, and in my client's load as well at this time. In other words, I have noticed that more males are stepping forward in the last few weeks. Particularly, I have noticed a shift in the masculine energy, which means that suddenly existing clients on my books, and particularly male existing clients, because the females in many, well, they've been way ahead of the game for a number of years, are suddenly becoming much more conscious. They've come online to who they are, to themselves. And I find this very exciting because we've been waiting for it a long time. We've been waiting for it a long time in terms of the balance of the masculine and feminine within us. But we've also been waiting to see it on the outside, because the masculine, or the males, the masculine energy on the outside have been lagging behind this process for a number of years. And I'm not beating males up at all. I love males. I've got to bits, and I am heterosexual, and I have two young adult male sons myself. So I'm not having even my cat is masculine, male. So what I'm saying is I've noticed this through my client practice, but also on the global energy and sensing the energy, that there is a shift taking place in the masculine energy. Hallelujah. It's been a long time coming. And like I say, the feminine energy has been holding space for that. The feminine energy internally has taken the lead. The feminine energy has held that space, and the masculine are now coming forward. Not in their droves, but much more than I've seen before, which I find very exciting because it's been a long time coming. And they're not coming forward at the bottom rung of consciousness either. They're coming in at a pre-paved rate of fully conscious. So what do I mean by that? I mean, it doesn't seem very fair, does it? Sucks, really. The feminine have been going the long way round, like I'm one of them, preparing everything. It's almost like the feminine give birth to this space. And then as the feminine are coming into being fully conscious, the masculine are coming straight in, already fairly conscious. It doesn't mean to say they're coming in without having to do any work. What I mean is they don't seem to be coming in at that and working the long way round. It's like we've laid down the path, and then they're walking along it much quicker because we had to go the long way round. Clearly, it was always predestined that way. So it's very exciting news, because a lot more of masculine energy is coming forward within us, and the masculine is much more about taking action, standing in your power, taking action, making things happen. In terms of the body, the left side of the body is usually associated with the feminine energy, and the right side kind of the masculine. So there's this rebalance between left and right side of body. The emotional components that go with both, like the feminine and masculine energetic components. And of course, there's an overlap between the two. But like I say, the more getting things done, and that kind of a surge of strength is coming from the masculine side of it. The polarized version of that can be warlike and quite aggressive, but the softer conscious side of masculine energy is not like that. It's getting things done and standing in one's power, but not, you know, war making. That's the polarized version of it. Conscious masculine energy is a balanced format of that warrior-like strength and getting things done. And conscious format of feminine energy can be aspects of those things, but more clued in intuitively and creating and putting down the plans, and then the masculine element of it going getting those plans done. So you have that within yourself anyway, the masculine and feminine balance, but we're now starting to see it play outside because of the inner balance taking place in the feminine and the inner balancing taking place in the masculine. So the masculine balancing feminine and masculine, the feminine balancing masculine and feminine. It's now starting to morph outside, and there's been a definite change there. I think that's probably the first time I've ever said that on this YouTube channel in 3 years. So for me to be talking about it, actually talking about it, means I definitely am sensing it. And it's, for me, because I talk from my own experience, that's all I can do. And 17 years experience of working with clients. All I can say is I am definitely sensing it, and it's nothing to do with just me. And of course, it is to do with me coming into that balance as well, but it's outside of me, and I'm seeing it expressed in clients I have on my books. Suddenly, it's as if the males have got switched on in a way that they weren't switched on to themselves, I mean, before. And they're starting to get it, you know, they're starting to have their own realizations and their own experiences. They've got lots of questions to ask. And there seems to be a lot of them at the same point at the same time. When there's a lot of people at the same point at the same time, I know for sure it's a global phenomenon. There's one or two people, you can't say that, but when there's a lot at the same point at the same time, I know for sure at that point it's a global phenomenon. When I'm seeing that, that's how I saw new energy when it first arrived. I started experiencing it for myself, trying to articulate it. Then I saw it reflected in the people around me, especially in client base. And this is very new. I'm only just seeing this side of it for me personally, and what I'm seeing reflected on my books in the last 2 weeks. So for me, that's always a thumbs up. That's legit then. So it's very exciting because it's been a long time coming. You know, we've been waiting for this for quite a few years, actually, for it to come into balance within us and for it to express outside. So we will see manifestations of this in the behavior of the males around us, in our own behavior and the way we feel balanced, in being able to take action ourselves as feminine energy with that masculine balance now coming into balance alongside us, which gives us that strength as well, and that impetus. But outside of us, in the males around us, but you know, globally in that male consciousness, there is definitely a shift. And what I truly feel has happened is the feminine energy have paved the way. I don't think that went wrong. I think it was always meant to be that way. The feminine balance of us, and actually feminine energy worldwide on the whole, paved the way. Why does that seem strange? No, if you think about it, the feminine always gives birth to things. We are the ones that give birth. Yeah, we can't do it without the male, but we give birth to things. It's almost like the way I'm getting this or interpreting it is that if we bring it forward, and then the males have just come alongside a little bit later, like we've prepared the foundations there, and then they're coming now to stand alongside us. Absolutely alongside. That's the masculine and feminine energy within, but standing alongside us in a co-collaborative, fully conscious way as well. This is not one taking the lead anymore. It has to be, and it was always supposed to be, that balance of masculine and feminine within, masculine and feminine representation of energy outwardly, in whatever form it comes. When I say that, divine partnerships divine collaborations, divine relationships come in all forms, I'm talking about the global overall balance here of a masculine representation of energy and a feminine representation of energy in the forms it comes. So, for example, so that I'm clear here, I'm not just talking heterosexually here. It may be, although I am talking about an equal balance globally of masculine and feminine energy, which is very exciting. But you may also get a balance, a representation of that energy in a female-female. So one partnership, you know, where they have the balance within themselves, but one is running more feminine than masculine, and etc., male to male, for example. But globally, we are seeing the masculine energy within us and reflected outside of us now stepping alongside, which is terribly exciting. I always knew that day would come, but it truly does seem to have taken a long time. I thought, well, you know, and the whole basic physics and laws of nature, there has to balance out somewhere down the line, because us as a species, we're not going to be able to go forward unless we have that complete balance and, you know, complete, I almost want to say merge of those energies, really. Complete unification of those energies. It's going to be out of whack and out of kilter, so it's very exciting to see. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. I don't know if this is the last video I'll be on here for a few weeks with yet. If I get the urge to bring any more out this week, I will. Otherwise, after this week, you won't see me on camera till around about the middle of June, maybe just before then. No, about the middle of June, I think, because I'm going to be away in America on vacation, and when I do get back, I'll have jet lag for the first 2 or 3 days, so I won't be on camera then. So you may find that I'm off camera for 3 or 4 weeks. But don't worry, as Arnie says, I'll be back. I can't do impersonations. Interesting that Arnie came to me though, that masculine, very strong masculine energy. I'll be back. Right, look after yourselves in these crazy, crazy intense times. I'll love you and leave you. Thanks for watching. Thank you for resonating. Take care, guys. Bye.